Hi there. Are you frustrated with all the business advice out there? Do you feel BS'd? Do you still feel that you don't want to give up, but you just simply do not know where to start, what to do, or who to ask? Welcome to biteSize-Economy. My name is Snejana Baston. I have had enough of keeping quiet. I am here for the first time to open up a wealth of knowledge for you to understand how a business is built, how advertisement works, and how marketing works. First of all, to understand what makes a business, what is advertisement, and what is marketing, because all of that is a big difference that most people have never been taught, have never understood, and don't know how to do. Come with me on this journey. Today is the 29th of January. It's 8 a.m. and 13 minutes in the morning. Come with me on a journey. I will take you throughout my day and show you things, how they are done online. I will teach you the lessons, most importantly, the principles. Principles are basic truths that apply at any time, whenever humans are living, throughout history, throughout any time period, because humans never change. Come with me. Forgive me for not knowing where to look. I tried to look straight into your face. You might be wondering, what does this have to do with online business, advertisement and marketing? Well, let me take you on the journey today. Everything I do today has a very specific purpose for you and your success in finances, and possibly in everything you do in your life. So the first three principles you need to learn when you start an online business or are thinking about it is AIDA. What is AIDA? Is that an opera? I am talking about a 6,000-year-old marketing principle, a basic truth that is called attention, interest, desire, and action. That has been the basis of everything you build, any business you build, anything you do in your life, any advertisement you do, and any marketing you do. What is the next? I'm still not looking into you. I have to get used to this. So, thank you for your patience. What is the next thing? What is a business? You have to understand what a business is. Is a business a commercial enterprise? You could say so. But what is it really? You, my dear friend, are the business. When you understand this and you focus on it, your mind shifts. This is what people talk about when they say mindset. Let's delve a bit closer into that. Everybody knows Julia Roberts, right? Yeah. What is she known for? She's known for her smile, for her largest, biggest smile. Why did she ensure her smile? Think about it. What did she understand? Let's take a next example. Let's take a surgeon. Why does a surgeon insure his hands? Why does he do that? What did he understand? Or let's take a third example, something everyone can relate to. We all live in some type of building, whether it's a mansion, a villa, a townhouse, an apartment, or even a tent. Where was that designed first? Where? On paper? No. In an architect's mind, in an engineer's mind. Can you now see where I'm going to? Business is you. You are the business. It is what you conceive here. It is what you think. It is what you imagine. Everything you see around yourself, everything, including tangible and non-tangible things, have been the design of someone's imagination. When you understand that you are the business, this changes everything for you. What is the next thing? The third principle. Well, where have people done business? Does it matter where they do business? Not really. What you have to understand is that people love to congregate. They love to be in a hub. Today it's called a hub. Before it was called a market. That's where people congregated to do business. That's the third principle. So remember, you are the business. People love to congregate. And the first principle is AIDA. Attention, interest, desire, action. When you understand that, everything you do, from the business idea to the business itself, when you set it up online, to the advertisement and marketing, if you follow those three key principles, you will be successful. So why am I walking and talking about that? I will reveal that in the end. Thank you. Let's take yourselves and me on another journey. So I've just come out of the coffee shop, grabbed myself a drink. It's very hot today. Let me show you a little bit of Emerald Lakes. So now, why do you feel BS'd? Why do you feel frustrated with all the business advice out there? What is the reason, the real reason? Do you think that people really want to do that to you? Not really. It's just that there is a lot of what people call blind leading the blind. I wouldn't even say that. What I would say is that people have tried many things out. They either didn't know where to look for advice or how to look for it or how to combine it. Therefore, they tested it out themselves with maybe a funnel or a website or a little bit of advertisement. And then they figured out, oh, this works. And then that's what they wanted to share, because that's human nature, that's human psychology. People want to share. That's why they shared what they had found that worked for them. So please be patient with people out there in the online world who are really trying to share things with you. Try to see how they are doing it, why they are doing it, and see whether you can find out if the principles, those three principles that I just taught you, if they have used them in their business. You will be then easily able to spot what course you want to go for or what business model or any business idea. Let's just see what this guy has to say to us. Okay, I'll take you on the next journey with me. Welcome to the Business Promenade. I have explained to you the three main principles or core principles to think about before starting anything. So what are the three parts that you need? Well, the first one would be you want to build a business. How do you do that? What is needed for the physical business to be successful? What kind of business does it need to be, the physical business? Well, do we have an example somewhere in this modern day and age? You've been looking at it for the past 20 years and you didn't recognize it because you know what happens? You can't know what you don't know unless someone opens it for you, unless someone shows you, look, there it is. This is what I'm doing for you right now. What business is it? It's called Amazon. You were looking at it, you bought so many things, and it never clicked. It's not your fault. What type of business has Jeff Bezos built? He also stumbled across it. He didn't know straight away. He stumbled across it. It's a hub-based or hub-centric business. Remember what I said? Hub, where people love to congregate. In ancient times it was a market, then it was outlets, then it was shopping temples, whatever you want to call them. Now it's online shopping, let's say Amazon. It's where people congregate. Jeff Bezos didn't just build a website. A website is basically just a fancy brochure. Has any business ever been able to succeed with just a brochure, even in the past? No, you can't succeed with just a website. A hub-centric business is something completely different. It is where people congregate. You can, let's say, make a login where they have to put in their data, their name, basic things. It's where you nurture them. It's where you give them value. It's where you give them information that they're actively seeking, that they're looking for. It is where you explain to them how to use things, why to use things, how it benefits them. It's where you, as I said, AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action. You do those 4 things in your hub. That is the hub business model every online business needs to have. Look at Amazon. Don't start your business right now. Just look at it. Look at the logo. How is the logo attached to AIDA, in attention, interest, desire, and action? How is the login attached to those 4 things, to that principle of AIDA? How is everything else that is in there attached to that? How does he do that? How did Jeff Bezos do that for the customer? Who is his customer? There are other businesses who are selling things. There is also the customer like you and me who just want to buy things. How is he attracting with attention, interest, desire, and action each one of those? What does he give them? What solutions he gives them? All of that is hub-centric. It happens in his hub. What is a hub? Maybe you heard of the principle, the red and blue ocean. What does that mean? It means the red ocean of the internet. There are apparently 5 billion people on the internet right now. 5 billion people are looking actively for products and services. Are they? No. 5 billion people are actively looking for outcomes, for solutions, for their problems, for solutions to their fears, for solution and information to their pressing needs. This is what people are looking for. When you focus on that and you bring them into your hub, you will succeed. The red ocean is 5 billion people out there looking at everything that's out there. What you are doing is bring them into your blue ocean. What is that? Into your hub. That's what a hub is. You're bringing them into your world. Your world first happens here. You translate it then into your hub, and everything you do on your hub brings in your people that are attracted, that are looking for the solution, for the outcome, for the feeling you represent to them. That's a hub-centric business. I will go much more into detail later in other videos. So let's go to the next. What is a business idea? Oh, a business idea is a reason for setting up your physical business, whether online or offline. How does that work? Well, imagine you're in Little Italy. You have a lovely drink and you think, I don't want to make it complicated. I want something that I really enjoy. I love coffee shops. What's the reason for setting up this coffee shop? There's so many coffee shops around. You know, I was born in Vienna, Austria, and Vienna is the only place on planet Earth that is UNESCO listed for the coffee house culture. We have thousands of coffee houses. How come they are all making a profit? How is that possible? And here is what? Gold? Platinum? No. Cosmos matter is the most expensive thing you can get. So I'm giving you $1 trillion advice here. Well, what makes a coffee shop unique? What? What do you think? What made Starbucks unique? What was their business idea? Coffee? No. It was not the drink. That's the product. What was it? Principle number one, you are the business. You. What is your idea? What is your reason for building a coffee shop or any other business you want? What's your reason? If I wanted to open up a coffee shop, I would say, I love Iris Apfel, you know, the old lady who's over 100 years old and who was the first one to show us how to age gracefully and beautifully and fashionably. Imagine you have the business idea of, I want this coffee shop to be for the fashionable grandmas. Can you imagine now? Just try to see if you have that kind of idea or any other idea. How will you make up your hub? What will you write there? How will you make your advertisement? How will you write that advertisement? How will you write everything you use there? Whether you use funnels on your hub, whether you use sales copy, whatever you do on your hub will stem from that one idea, because you are the business. This is the product or the service you render. That is not the idea. It comes from here. Think about that. Now we are coming to step number 2 and 3. We covered number 1, step 2 and 3 has to do with water. What do I mean? You saw a small body of water, now you see a larger body of water. There are even larger, much larger bodies of water. What do I mean? If you have really listened, really heard and listened and understood and let it sink into your heart, you would have known now what I mean. I did speak about it before. What was it? What's the water I am talking about? Well, it's advertisement and marketing. I talked about the red ocean, remember? The red ocean, 5 billion people online. 5 billion people. That's a lot of people. How do you bring them into your hub, into your world, onto that island in that ocean? How do you do that? Again, the principle, AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. You have a very clear business idea, which is you are very clear on the reason for your business. Remember, you are the business. You have a very clear idea for the reason you opened up that physical online business. You're very clear of how to fulfill what people are looking for, because the offer, remember, is not your product or the service. It is you are giving the solution to their fears, to their problems. That's your offer. When that is clear, only then, and only then, when you have built your hub and the funnels in there, the sales funnels and the community in there, when you've built all of that out because your idea was clear and your reason for doing it, only then can you start advertising. And only after you've started advertising can you then continue with marketing. What is advertising? This is where most people get it wrong. An advertisement, or an ad for short, is something that you write or show it in a video. The method here is irrelevant. The idea behind it though, the main point of an advertisement is to attract, what's the first one? Remember? Attention. You do not go into interest, desire and action. An advertisement does one thing only. It gets the attention of your dream client. Only purpose of an advertisement is to get attention. Never ever sell in your advertisement. And that's where most people get it wrong. Oh my gosh, I laid down. What do you see behind me? You see a grill. That's what I call a grill. That's where water runs into. What does it consist of? Why am I using this example? Well, think of marketing this way. You have written an advertisement, you got the attention of your dream clients, and what do you have to do now? Well, this is what you have to do. You have to get them into the siphon, or siphon them in to your hub. How do you do it? There are many methods. You know, that's the tool set. If you use funnels, sales letters, emails, that's irrelevant. The idea behind it is that what you do here is you must, if you have set up a hub-centric business, physical business, whether online or offline, this is what you need to do. You have to have a system in place that collects that water and gets it down the drain where it needs to go. Humans don't waste water. They have a system of collecting it and reusing it, because water is a very, very precious commodity. Water is life-giving, and so it is for your business. Water gives your business life. And what you do here, when you siphon them, that is where they will show appreciation to you by giving money into your bank account. If you do that right, and if you understand the system of marketing, you will see consistent sales. How is that done? Well, it's not so simple, but once understood and once implemented, it can be. There are many ways, so always remember the principle. Attention is what you do with an advertisement. You never sell in the advertisement, you just get their attention for the click. That's all you do. You get the attention for them to click or look at what the first offer you have. What happens next? How many people do you think will buy from you? And that's for every business. There are only 3% of people who were actively looking for it, actively looking and knowing what they need. Those are the people that will buy from you. That leaves 97% of people on the table. Can you see the potential you have if you do this? And that's where most businesses fail, because they get the advertisement out there, they get the 3%, and they leave that on the table. This is done with the same basic principles. If you know why, what's the reason for your business? What's the offer? Not the product, not the service. When your why is clear, this is clear as well. It will come out of you. You will know how to write the sales letters afterwards. You will know how to write or speak in webinars. You will know what you need to do to siphon the 97% continuously into your business. Let's recap. What did you learn? You are the business. You build a hub-centric physical business, and everything must stem from the core principle of AIDA: attention, interest, desire, and action. That's the core principle for all business. Why am I sitting here in front of the ocean with the warning sign? When you build your hub, this is what you're doing. You're getting people out of the ocean, the 5 billion people on the internet ocean, into your hub, away from the sharks. What are sharks? Sharks is not just a competition. Sharks is anything that takes away their attention. You bring them here and you say, warning, don't swim here. Swim between the flags. Can you see the flags in the distance? Those flags are your hub. That's where they congregate, that's where they're safe, that's where you communicate, that's where you do everything. Here is a story, true story. 3 different men when I was younger asked me on the very first time that we met, I love you, marry you, will you accept? Will you accept? Guess how that went down? That's the same principle in advertisement. When you advertise, it's your first contact with people. Never ever sell. Never ever immediately tell them, I love you, marry me. No. Now you got the point. It's more like a courtship. So what do? You get their contact details and you say, I would like to show you who I am. What comes next? Marketing. Marketing is the courtship. Everything that needs to be done in a courtship. So that depends. What is your client like? Does he like to go to the opera? Does he like to see a gallery? Does he like to go play footy and you go to a game? Does he like, or is he simply just interested in a little bit of a barbecue, a Barbie in Australia? That is where the marketing happens. And only after that happens, only after the courtship, what happens then? That's when you pop the question, will you marry me? That's when you show how your services or products can help them. You are now a fully qualified and certified business man or woman. Let's go to the next journey. It has been a full action-packed day. I'm now enjoying my coffee and my cake at a place that I love to come to. Why am I showing you this? Why was I walking around? Why was I not sitting at my computer? I've taught you quite some lessons with that. This is 3 principles that I taught you today. And now you will have 3 steps to do right now that will help you to implement those 3 things. They're very simple and easy. The first one is share this video with your loved ones and friends. Why? Not for my benefit, for your benefit. What you will learn when you share this video is how to write an advertisement. Remember, no selling, just get their attention. This way you can try how advertisement works without the fear of failure. And you will learn one more thing. When you deserve, how do you do that? You first must serve to deserve. I'm teaching you much more with just that one thing for your own benefit. The second step is the mindset, how to start thinking like a billionaire. Here's an easy way to do it. Get yourself a cleaning person to clean only your bathroom once a week. Why? This is where you learn leadership, delegating without micromanaging, and where you learn when you serve, you deserve. How does it work in both instances? You're serving with the email those who might need it. The second time, you are serving someone who really wants to earn that. You're serving maybe your child. You are serving maybe a school student. Or maybe you're serving a refugee who really wants some pocket money. $15, $20 each week, that's up to you. Think about where you come from, where you live. If you can't afford it or you think you can't, you are actually learning to set aside that money to start thinking like a billionaire. Because what it does is it puts you in an emotional state. Try it, you will see. And what I want you to do while they're cleaning is, that hour that they're cleaning, I want you to go for a walk, go to a coffee place, and really enjoy it. And in the second week, you will start feeling very differently. You can then pull out your phone Start typing in your notes your ideas, your dreams, your hopes, your fears, everything. And post in the comment below what those steps did for you. I would love to see how your ad copy went. What did you write to your friends and family? How did you feel about it? What were the kegs that were starting to roll in your mind? I'm looking forward to your comments. Guess what happened while I was shooting this video? Coming up next.